Hola. Bienvenidos.
Today we are going to learn about the present tense form of Spanish verbs. In Spanish, verbs can end in three ways. They can end with AR, ER, and IR. For example, we have verbs like
Comparar.
To change the verb to specify who is speaking, we first remove the ending of the verb. In this case, we will remove AR.
Comprar.
Becomes
Compr.
Now we add the endings. In Spanish we can use subject pronouns to remind us of whom we are speaking. In native conversations, however, subject pronouns are seldom used. The subject pronouns are the following.
Yo.
Is for the first person. It is the same as saying I.
Tú.
Is like saying, you. It refers to the second person singular familiar. That's a mouthful, but it means when you are holding a one-on-one casual conversation.
Usted.
Is for the second person singular formal. You would use this form when talking with business associates, teachers, people you want to show respect to, and people you have just met.
Nosotros.
You would use this form in referring to an inclusive group like, we or us.
Vosotros y ustedes.
Both refer to the third person plural. Depending on the country you are speaking in, you will use one or the other or both interchangeably. In Latin America you will probably use
ustedes.
Now that we know that, let's look at the verb endings for AR verbs. For AR verbs the endings are O, AS, A, AMOS, AIS and AN.
Pero todo está bien. No es tan difícil como piense.
Now we add these endings to our AR verbs and they will look like this. Now let's try an ER verb. Remember we remove the ending ER so we can add on the present tense endings. The endings will be O, ES, E, EMOS, EIS, and EN. Notice that before with AR verbs, the A still appeared in the second and third person forms. We still technically have to remove the A, but with AR we will use A and with ER, E. Now let's apply this to an ER verb. The same pattern occurs with IR verbs as occurred with ER verbs. Yay! That is less to memorize, so let's plug in some IR verbs. Remember, you will use these verbs when you are talking about things happening in the moment or things that generally happen. In other words, I buy things. This is a mere general statement of something I do. Barron's Mastering Spanish Grammar defines present tense verbs as actions and habits in the present as well as facts not dependent on time. As will all things Spanish, there are special verbs that change form when they are conjugated into different forms, particularly in the first person singular. There are also other verbs that have what is called a stem change. But this is a conversation for another time since stem changing verbs are a beast unto themselves. But no worries, we will tackle that dragon once we get there. And now, go and celebrate your newfound knowledge. Until next time.
Hasta luego.